Hey Bitcoiners, Lockie here from Edge21, bringing you the top 6 Bitcoin news stories of the week. Let's dive in. Starting at number 6. Nick Bhatia, host of the Bitcoin Layer, breaks down why Bitcoin surged nearly 5% this week. The catalyst? The Fed just slowed quantitative tightening, dropping its cap from $25 billion to $5 billion per month, and markets felt that liquidity shift instantly. Bhatia explains this isn't full-blown QE yet, but the Fed's playing defense, trying to avoid reserve scarcity. And guess what? Bitcoin sees that. With more flow entering the system, risk assets, especially Bitcoin, caught a bid. He adds, the market sees the Fed for what it is. It supports credit creation, and that flow ends up buying assets like Bitcoin. Boom. Mic drop. As global liquidity shifts, Bitcoin's role as a safe, scarce asset is shining. And at a block height of 888,541, it's like the stars are aligning. Coming in at number 5. Michael Saylor's at it again. According to CoinGape, Saylor's company, Strategy, just raised a jaw-dropping $722 million in a Series A preferred stock sale to supercharge their Bitcoin buying spree. That brings Strategy's total stash to over 500,000 BTC, worth more than $43 billion. Here's the twist. These new preferred shares, known as Strife, offer a 10% annual dividend, higher than anything they've offered before. It's a bold play to attract capital while doubling down on Bitcoin. Saylor's message? Simple. Bitcoin is our corporate strategy. With regular bi-monthly buys planned, Strategy is turning into the MicroStrategy of 2020 on steroids. At number 4. Did America just trigger the Bitcoin supercycle? In a fiery breakdown from Simply Bitcoin, we learned that the US is not just watching Bitcoin, it's stacking it. A new strategic Bitcoin reserve has been announced, with reports suggesting the US has already acquired up to 400,000 BTC. Trump's advisor didn't hold back, saying, we're going to acquire as much Bitcoin as we can possibly get. Russia's jumping in too. Pakistan's legalizing, Arizona's building a reserve, and the IMF freaking out. As the game theory kicks in, one thing is clear. Nation states are entering full FOMO mode. This is the moment Satoshi designed Bitcoin for, the host declared. The accumulation race is on, and we're watching history unfold in real time. Rolling in at number 3. Is South Asia entering a full-blown Bitcoin arms race? According to 99 Bitcoins, India and Pakistan are turning up the heat fast. Pakistan is on the verge of legalizing crypto to bypass banking restrictions and attract global liquidity. With dollar reserves low and a booming youth demographic, Bitcoin could become the lifeline for remittances and trade. Meanwhile, India is reportedly exploring a Bitcoin reserve strategy to hedge against rupee depreciation and global uncertainty. And with the bull run in full swing, timing is everything. $725 billion asset manager Bernstein even recommended India adopt Bitcoin as a strategic reserve asset. The stakes? Huge. The prize? Regional dominance in the digital economy. The verdict? Bitcoin isn't just a currency anymore. It's a geopolitical weapon. And the next battleground? South Asia. At number 2. In a shocking twist from Watcher Guru, author Joshua Ramos reports that North Korea now holds more Bitcoin than El Salvador and Bhutan combined, thanks to a jaw-dropping $1.4 billion hack on Bybit. Arkham Intelligence confirmed the notorious Lazarus Group now controls 13,518 BTC, outpacing El Salvador's 10,635 and Bhutan's 6,000 plus. All of North Korea's Bitcoin gains? Stolen. This isn't their first rodeo either. In 2022, Lazarus pulled off a $615 million heist on the Ronin network, and just last year, Japan's DMM Bitcoin exchange for $308 million. As El Salvador builds with adoption and Bhutan focuses on mining, North Korea is stacking sats the dark way, in an unsettling reminder that in Bitcoin's global game, some players aren't playing fair. And taking the number 1 spot this week, Bitcoin just fulfilled a prophecy. No, seriously. In a wild episode from Andre Geek, Twitter user Josh Mandel predicted months ago that Bitcoin would hit $84,000 exactly on March 14th, also known as Pi Day. And it did, to the dollar. But here's the kicker. Mandel also predicted that the next target is $444,402.75. Sounds nuts, right? But the numerology checks out. Tesla's famous 369 pattern, all over it. And here's where it gets real. A proposal has been floated in Congress to have the US buy 1 million Bitcoin over 5 years as part of its national reserves. That kind of supply shock could send Bitcoin vertical. Josh might be mystical or mathematical. Either way, when 84 becomes the base, the coin won't stop. 360 more. Buckle up, friends. The face melting phase could be next. Well, that's a wrap on this week's top Bitcoin stories. If you love the signal, hit that like button, share with your fellow Bitcoiners, and don't forget to subscribe to the Edge 21 channel on YouTube. More alpha, less noise every single week. Thanks for watching, stay strong, and hodl on.